Hey everybody, we've got 1 hour left in the Wednesday. 1 hour left of my birthday. Today's my birthday. Turned 58 today, and I had so many people on Facebook wish me happy birthday. I really appreciate it, I do, but you know what? I'm sitting here, don't have no internet, television, or telephone. I'll tell you about that later. Of course, you know, it's probably because of storms. I don't know why it went out. It went out about 4 hours ago. It's lovely. I'll never get used to it. Never, never. So I had a lot of people wish me happy birthday on Facebook, and I've thanked all I could thank. But you know, if there's any more, I'll have to do it when the internet comes back on. You know. But I had a pretty good birthday. My son and his girlfriend got me a gift certificate from a website called A Grain of Sand. I believe that's the name of it. And it's a beading website where you can buy all kinds of vintage beads and really nice, you know. They spent too much money. I don't like people to spend money on me. I really don't. I don't like James spending money on me. And, you know, James, I told him he better not get me nothing. He got me a card. And it was a hilarious card. I can't show it to you. Because it's a little bit naughty. Just a little bit. But it made me laugh out loud. It was so funny. It really was. But, you know, he always tells me, you know, I won't let him buy me anything. I told him, I said, when my computer goes, I'll get a new computer, and that'll be, you know, I just don't want him to spend money on me. I don't. And my sister, of course, she goes overboard constantly. Constantly. Let's see, her husband wanted me to have, he bought me 18-mile walkie-talkies. Which at one time, one Christmas, I bought him a set of walkie-talkies, and he just loves them. James and I already had a set. And they're old as the hills, you know. And so every time the power goes off, like I've got my walkie-talkie on right now. Well, every time the power goes out, you know, I always turn my walkie-talkie on to my sister. She lives across the street from me. Well, my walkie-talkies are wore out. So, you know, he's always saying, I'm going to get you some walkie-talkies, which he didn't have to, but Paulina said, that's my sister, that he just has not shut up about it, so that's what he wanted Paulina to get me, walkie-talkies. But she got me a Magic Bullet mixer. It's one of them things that you can make smoothies, put it down, then you turn it up, and it's, you know, it's got a cup. It's real neat. And she bought me makeup. Apparently she thinks I need to wear makeup. You know, I don't have any eyebrows. I do have eyebrows, but they're all gray. And they're wild eyebrows. They just stick up like Brezhnevs, you know. And so I tell you what, I just take the clippers and I just zoom them down real close, you know. I don't take pains with it. And, you know, I just haven't worn makeup really hardly since James and I been first married, you know. He was one of them men that says, you don't need to wear that stuff, and, you know. So I quit wearing eye makeup. I used to wear eye makeup. And so now I've got to the point I just don't want to wear it. You know what I mean? But Pauline thinks I need eyebrows. So she bought me, let's see, mascara, and eyebrow pencil, and liner, and lipstick, and a mirror, a two-way mirror, and that girl don't even wear makeup. You know, she said, we're going to have a makeup party. Yeah. And I tried to put that stuff on my eyebrows, and it just looks like I'm a freak. I don't know how you girls do it. I don't know how you do it. But anyway, what else did she got me? Cologne, and Lord, what else? She made me strawberry shortcakes, little tiny individual ones. What else did she get me? A card. I mean, she just goes crazy. I mean, I love her to death, really, I do. But I tell her every year, please don't go crazy, sister. Don't go crazy. But, you know, you can't talk to her. You just... And you know what I got her for her birthday? Here's what I got her for her birthday, which was May 17th. I got her a drill press. Because she's a big old tomboy, and she loves tools. Now, she does. And James said, we're going to get her a miter saw, one of those, I forget what they're called, but a big miter saw. That's what we're going to get her for Christmas. That's what James said, but that's what I bought her. And she's went plumb crazy buying me stuff, you know. I told her, I said, I just can't keep up with you. She said, and then she knows what she tells me. Because I berate her. I said, sister, please don't do this. Don't do it. You know, we call each other sister. And I said, please don't go crazy. And she said, this might be the last birthday I spend with you. So she throws a guilt trip on me, you know what I mean? And then I said, yeah, I know it, sister. I mean, you never know what the future holds, you know what I mean? And since Mother died, which has been 40 years in May, my mother's been dead 40 years in May, we're just so close. And I mean, you know, we only had each other for 2 or 3 years before we got married, and we're just real close. And I just love her to pieces, I do. But whoa, she just goes overboard on my birthday. But that's been my birthday. It's been a good day. But here's what I've been gone all day long today. Here's what I did on my birthday. I went and had my udders smashed. Yeah, you know what? And I tell you what, I probably look bad, red in the face and stuff, because I've been asleep for about 30, 40, 50 hours. I'm a little bit silly. But yeah, the night before last, I was awake all night long. I couldn't sleep. I take those spells, and usually when I do it for 2 or 3 days, and then I'm knocked out. You know what I mean? Not for long. If I can get 6, 7 hours, I'm lucky. But so I didn't sleep the night before last, and so last night, honey, all I could think about was that mammogram. And it's been a while since I had one, and I knew I needed to get one, and I had the doctor make me an appointment for it. Well, it was really for last Friday, but what happened was the machine broke down. And so they called me and they rescheduled. And they rescheduled on my birthday. Which I said, well, that's a good gift to me, you know what I mean? But, oh, I hate having those things done. It's very painful. I think it's painful. I know it's necessary, but anyway, I went and had that done today. And I'm glad it's over with. I really am. But anyway, we've been having terrible storms. And the other night, James and I, let's see, it wasn't last night. Was it last night? Last night or night before last, we've been having storms bad all week. It comes such a storm, and some branches in my sister's tree fell in again. And when James went to work that night, he told me there was trees all over the road. And of course, it always happens. And we didn't lose power. We didn't, but our county seat lost power. And I thought, well, goodness gracious, they lost power and we didn't, woot. But anyway, so they lost power, and they were out without power for like all night long. Well, today it stormed again. It stormed while I was at the hospital, though, and James and my sister said it stormed really bad up here in the holler, which I didn't see it because I was in the hospital and I didn't hear it, you know, but it was raining when I left the hospital today. But anyway, so here tonight, and my son calls me because it's my birthday. And you know, it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning over there, and he called me. Well, he didn't call me, he FaceTimed me. And you know, it's so good to see him. I think I've FaceTimed with him 3 or 4 times since he's been over there. And he told me September 1st is the day that he'll be leaving. And everything. We talked probably about 40 minutes, and it wasn't 2 minutes after we hung up that my internet went out, my TV and telephone. So of course I got on the radio with my sister. Here's a new I got 2 of them, 2 radios that my brother-in-law bought me. Anyway, she's already went to bed because she's, you know, she likes the sunshine again. She's not a vampire like me, you know what I mean? But anyway, I want to say, woot rock! I swan, look at you, girl. You're vlogging like crazy. I'm glad to see you vlogging. I really am. I wish, and Judy vlogged, and Beth is vlogging. Lord have mercy. I wish everybody'd start vlogging again. It's so good to see you girls in my queue and in my subscription thing. And I've been wanting to vlog, but you know, it's so hard for me with James on the shift he is. You see how loud I am. Well, I can't talk like this when he's home because he's trying to sleep. And it doesn't matter if he's got the door closed, fans on, or whatever. My big old mouth wakes him up. So, you know, I can't vlog until he goes to work at night. And usually by that time, I'm just not in the mood to vlog. But tonight, because I'm half wacky without sleep and I don't have anything to watch or no computer, I thought, well, I would, you know, vlog a little bit. Let's see, I was going to tell you something about my class reunion. Well, I was down there, you know, when I went to get my mammogram, the girl that did it, I graduated with her. And I told her, I said, Eva, can you believe we've been out of school 40 years? 40 years! I can't believe it. I said, I don't feel like we've been out of school 40 years. And she said, I don't either. I do not. And I believe Van mentioned on Facebook the other day that she's been out of school 30 years. She's a whippersnapper. She's a youngin'. But anyway, so she gave me my you know, did the mammogram. And I walked out in the waiting room, and there was another girl I graduated with. You know, I've had the fortune to go to school with kids from the 1st grade all the way up to 12th grade. And they're still living around here, some of them are. And you know, so we went to school all our life together. And she asked me, she said, are you going to the reunion? And I said, probably not. I said, because, you know, James won't go with me. But I don't know. She said, well, Bob's going. That's her husband. He works with James, you know. And she said, well, I'm going to get Bob to ask him, you know. But I said, you better not. James will get mad at me, you know, because he really doesn't want to go. But it's not until August, and we'll see. But anywho, I've talked like a crazy woman and laughed. Goodness. It's better to laugh when you don't have any sleep than to be cranky, right? And I can be cranky, but anywho, I wanted to get on here and vlog. That's what happened today. Thanks everybody for your happy birthday wishes. And that's about it. This is Melissa. I'm vlogging from up in the holler. Bye everybody.